Welcome back, guys. It's been a while, like 2 days, a long week, but I've just had a very rough week. But either way, we have to finish it strong because we started strong. Okay. So, so most of the videos you see probably today will consist of in fact, just after write this session. I'll upload it just now. The moment of first start is so you can all stay updated because I don't want to say something and end up not doing it. Okay. So what's going to happen is uh what's going to happen is this uh uh yesterday was in the yesterday was in the close. I think I can try to four nice and eight. And yeah, thank you. Okay, like that. Yeah. So look them and yes to this. Okay, now I'm back. So if you remember, let me just start with the trade I'm in right now. This is how we are looking. Last week, remember we closed here, and this week price tested as much. You can see what is going on here. But what I like so far is his rejections I'm seeing. They've given me hope. The price might buy. Okay. This is something I'm trying to look at, but if I zoom into the lower time frames, I'm also getting more confidence the structure I'm seeing. First of all is let's take this back here so it doesn't distract me. First of all, what I'm seeing is I like this pin bar after price measures back to retest this level. As you can see, as price measures back to respect this level. So if price can just close bullish even at this same point or even engulfing this level, the better. That will be very much fine with me. Okay. So now that's what I'm trying to see. Okay. Uh the next thing is I should look at the forward time frame. Forward time frame, you can see uh you can see the forward time frame price shifted. Yeah, that's just slight shift. Give me all the confidence I need. Then you can see price has reacted at the same entry point. So if this one, the one we're currently looking at, closes in this same way, I'll be more convinced that price will buy more. And if we are very much fortunate, price comes back to this zone, still this trade is playing out, okay? Yeah, but if I switch to the lower time frames, you then see that price has done more than lower time frames, yes. See, especially in the 2 hour, you can see the clear shift. Uh, so this is a very clear, nice startup. You can start having the push up. Mm. The next thing is also on the 1 hour time frame. You can also see that price shifted, price broke, price tested. See price again shifted, price tested, gave a nice engulfing at this position. So this is a very nice chance for me. I'll be confident that price can really buy it, especially that it's now making these high highs and high highs and high lows. So you can see that in the lower time frames, what price is now building is the momentum of high highs, high lows. So high highs, nice retest there. So here now, expect the high low, just like that. You see? Yeah. So that's how I'm looking at this. That's how we are in this position. But most importantly, uh, I only want to see how the daily is going to close. Okay? But it's a very strong OG level. If we react like this, react like this is a sign that price wants to buy more next week. Okay? Next is NZD-USD. Remember, I kept on telling you it's either we buy from this level here, and price came back at this OG level. Then as you can see, uh, the daily is very bearish, but once we close above this line today, will be much bullish. Okay, and if you also look on the forward time frame, the price has now shifted and come back at this point where we wanted to buy and face hand. So here, you can play it both ways. I can buy one price with this here and engulfs, or if we're lucky, very lucky, and in fact, that would be something I would want is price to have a deeper retest inside, so that once price has a deeper retest inside, I'll just be waiting for a shift. Is it? A break above this same line, is it? Because I now know this position has been tested, is it? And like I was showing you, it's always that slight shift. Once you see that slight shift, regardless of how fast market was dropping, another momentum starts building, you see? So now price has to buy. That's this, you see? Mhm. So all you have is just to wait for how the day will close in about this line, and I'll know that okay, I'm back in this trade. So right now, the daily bearish, waiting for daily. So yes, I know. GPUSD. Same thing, you see. So if you notice this drop I experienced all the way here, it was the same thing with GPUSD. But you can see that GPUSD, if it's today, it really gained much, but GP also was supposed to gain much as by such cause of the Canadian dollar. It has too much strength. That's why uh I can't really get a buy. Okay. So here what happened was price tested back at the OG level. Then it shifted here. You can see it tested inside, bought back up, but there was no retest here. There was no entry. So in this case, uh, missed this trade. Uh-huh. Missed this trade. That's what happened. No entry position. Uh, that's, that's what happened. Right? We got no retest at all. So, uh, so I was supposed to have a very bullish push daily close on the this CDP pair, but things are still work out. Next is NZD card. You can see price is also at this level. So next week I'm likely going to buy at this point. Uh, okay. Was price has tested the level, engulfed. So since that's engulfed, what do I need? For a shift, right? And you can see you can have we have the 4 XS. And for a test, and what happens next is that this is where we're looking for price. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. This slight shift changes everything. Even my pair here, as you can see, it was just a slight shift. Yeah. Almost as if nothing really happened. Just this small shift there. You see? Changes everything. This is the 3 hour time frame. Maybe you see it clearly here. So just this changes everything. And it's the same thing that's happening here. So next week, most likely we'll catch a buy. And it's good because if we enter our buy here, we get to, you can even put a stop here, but we know get to head all the way up to this level. Why? Because this is the point where price is supposed to buy from. And we expect price to even buy more. Okay? So it's a great trade. And if we're looking for buys at this point, meaning I was expecting price to go where if I was supposed to buy at this point, at least above this level, you see? So it's a very nice buy for next week. Mm. Mhm. So next is ADJPY. You can see this one totally went the wrong direction, which is also fine. It just dismiss. Okay. And why do I accept this is because if you remember, I always tell you price will always follow the pivot point regardless. This was a point to sell, and you see, it didn't play out because it wasn't pivot. Point to sell, didn't play out because it wasn't pivot. Point to sell, maybe this can be a pivot, but price is even most like tap into this zone and then start selling. Is it? And why? You can also see that in every zone, even if it's clean and clear as you wish, it won't shift. Same price came back here. It shifted, right? It tested, failed to give an entry. Why? Because it's not the pivot. Price is now been broken above. So expect more buys up to this one here. See? Uh I think that's it then. Zone USD check people out, sold uh but the 2 hour time frame has shifted. But let me look at the weekly. The good part is that the weekly is now bullish, so just find a way you can buy this thing. So this can be a very nice point. And the daily is also bullish, but the very good point you can buy from is if price just comes out of this zone. That's good. Yeah. So we'll see if this happens. If I can get a shift, like above, and then something like this maybe. Next is Bitcoin. Uh, this one keeps on just selling, buying, selling, buying. But I know its direction is it wants to buy, just has to buy because the weekly is bullish. So even if I try to sell like this perfect length, you can see a very nice shift. Retest daily engulfing. You can enter this sell. Put the stop here. You see? Uh-huh. So this is when you have escaped the drawdown, praying to escape the drawdown. You see? But I want you guys to pay close attention. You've seen this kind of entry, right? Just keep it in your mind and look at these trades here. This is the daily though. This is something we'll be looking at next week. But look at the 4 hour time frame. Don't you see some else similar? You only need this price to shift below this level. That's all. And give us an entry level. And you can see what price is doing is trying to drop a pivot for us so that instead of me putting my stop all the way here, I can just wait for price to can just wait for price to test here and I'll use this as my pivot. Or if not, I can use this as my last resort, but knowing that this is the only point I can cut by. See? So this is what I'm waiting on. Just trying to see how price responds to this. It's a very nice trade, especially if this daily, because here all I'll just be waiting for is one daily engulfing here, and that's it. Yeah, so I think that's it. And maybe you can also look at US or and trying to sell because of the shift. Nice engulfing. Test but wasn't just clear. If you remember this, do you remember this trade? We've also been trying to sell this, but after price breaks below, and you can see price broke below, but never came out. So now price is finally out. So since it's out, I'll now, if this 4 hour closes, we'll now maybe drop to lower time frames and expect a very nice entry. Okay, that will give us a very nice sale. That's a very nice sale, especially on the higher time frames. Uh, yeah, that's it. Most of these I'll just come back to them that like AMD cards, uh, or NZA, DNZD, USHF, Euro card. Come back to this data. Mm, but yeah. Okay, see you.